Off to Melanie, Lambo, and fires back to Grohl in the corner. Three-pointer, yes! Nothing but net for Kiera Grohl, and the Rebels are back on top.
Rich Rebel basketball is on.
Back outside, Hopkin open three, yes! Julia Hopkin ties it!
After going 20-8 and finishing 5th at last season's state tournament, the Lady Rebels have their eyes fixed on finishing a few spots higher this season.
Dribbles across the timeline, passes up ahead, and Risha Larson with the finish from the right side.
Coach Cody Lundgren returns for his 3rd season on the bench, and with 8 seniors on the squad and a realigned region, the Rebels are ready to run.
Dishes off, Leifson turns, shoots, and hits. Jackie Leifson with the bucket.
MyLocalRadio.com presents Rich Rebel basketball on KADQ FM 98.3 Rebel Radio with live streaming video at MyLocalRadio.com.
Yep, Amber Lee for the three. Right wing, yes, Amber Lee Smith.
Rich High School Hoops is brought to you by
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, by West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign of Evanston. The Wind River Hotel and Casino of Riverton, Wyoming, and by MyLocalRadio.com.
Kick it across, Cornea left baseline jumper, good. Nothing but net, Kaylee Cornea.
And now, Rebel Round Ball fans,
Leifson again, this time lobs it in. Nye, quick shot, got it to go, Kim Nye.
Put the kids to bed, tie up the horses, and turn up the volume.
Katie fires across the lane, nice pass. Larson wide open, and Talisha.
As we head courtside to join the voice of the Rich Rebels, Ryan Steineckert.
Kiera for three from the right wing, yes! Good evening, Rebel fans, and welcome to Rebel Basketball and the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com. It's 98.3 FM. Today, the Rebels hit the hardwood for a battle with the West Side Pirates. These teams met once earlier this season. The Rebels won by 10 up in Dayton. Tonight, we're back at Rich High School for a home game for the Rich Rebels. Tip-off is set for 30 minutes from now. And in the meantime, we have your pregame show brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. That includes the Lazy S Ranching scene set when we return on Rich Rebel Basketball on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you have dental care done, you let the dentist and the hygienists into your personal space. It's important that you and your family trust that your dentist will provide professional care in a comfortable atmosphere. Comprehensive Family Dental is a family-owned and operated business that understands how important this trust is. 2 locations make it convenient for you and your family when scheduling appointments. When it comes to your dental work, expect the best. Call Comprehensive Family Dental today at 435-793-2210.
Welcome back. Pregame at Rich High School. The Rebel girls taking on the West Side Pirates tonight. A non-region game, a border battle, one might call it. Some might call it, I should say. And the Rebels tonight taking on the West Side Pirates. Coach Ashley Brown sitting in the visitors section behind his daughter Alyssa Brown, who will be coaching the West Side Pirates team tonight. It's the Comprehensive Family Dental pregame show providing quality family dentistry since 1998. And we've got an exciting match for you tonight as Rich takes on the 2A Pirates. Looking ahead at tonight's matchup on the scene set brought to you by Lazy S Ranching, encouraging you to eat more beef and cheer on the Rebels. If you're watching online at MyLocalRadio.com, the Rebel JV team leads 45-21 with 15 seconds to go. The freshman won 40-14. Now, the Rebel girls are coming off a win most recently over Grace. That was at Grace, 55-46. Coach Cody Lundgren just called that a tough place to play. Said Grace came out physical. They played hard and had a better game than they did when Grace played here. The final in the JV girls game, let me mark this down real quick. Rebels win 45-21. The Rebels won that game at Grace 55-46 and jumped above 500 this season, 8-7. More importantly, though, last week the Rebels beat Manila at home 58-29 to improve to 2-0 in the region play. Rebel girls got 22 points from Kiera Grohl, 10 points, 10 boards from McKenna Stacy in that win over Manila. And boy, it was from the starting tip-off. The Rebels jumped out to a 22-3 lead in the first quarter and cruised to victory over Manila. It was maybe the best start of the season, and that's been critical this year for Rich. If you look at their starts this year, when they outscore their opponent in the first quarter, the Rebels are 6-0. When they lose or are outscored in the first quarter, they're just 1-7. The one time they've been outscored in the first quarter and won the game was at Westside, the last time these teams met on December 3rd. Looking at the Westside Pirates, they started off pretty well, 3-2 to start the season with the wins over American Falls. They beat Grace by 12 and then beat Grace again a week later by 1. But then at 3-2, they took a slide, 9-game losing streak, and a part of that was an injury to one of their top players. Part of that 9-game losing streak was that 55-45 loss against Rich. Then they won a game. They've gone back and forth a bit, but most recently, Westside beat Aberdeen at Westside just this past Wednesday, last night, 36-32. Looking back at the history of the Westside Pirates girls basketball team, no state titles, at least that I could see. Last year, they went just 5-14, did not qualify for the state tournament or playoffs. The year before that, though, 19-9, they finished third at state and beat New Plymouth in that third and fourth place game. The year before that, 12-11 lost in the first round of the playoffs. Those are the last 3 years of what Westside has done. Now, Mari Wade is a junior. She did get some playing time, I believe, in that third place finish in 2015 and 16, would have been a freshman at that time. Another one that played and has started the last couple of years, Jocelyn Mejia, unfortunately for the Pirates, blew out her knee just the other day, last week I believe, against Soda Springs. And Westside ended up losing that game pretty badly. And more importantly, or more critical in that loss, was the loss of Josie Mejia, one of their leading, maybe their leading scorer on the team. I mentioned the last time these teams met, Rich beat Westside at Westside, 55-45. Rebels shot 60% from the free throw line and were pretty consistent throughout. 13 points in the first, then 12 and 12, third and fourth quarters. 18 points, a strong finish to pull away for the win, a 10-point victory. Kiara Girl had 25 points in the game. Nobody else in double figures, but Lauren Thompson and McKenna Stacy had 8 points apiece. And talking with Coach Alyssa Piner, formerly Alyssa Brown, her focus tonight is, and she will hear from her on the pregame coaches show, but she talks about needing to stop Kiara Grohl, and if she feels like if her team can do that, they'll have a good chance, a good shot to win tonight. Now, looking back at the history between Rich and Westside, this will be just the fourth matchup that I could find going back to the 01-02 season. That's where my records, don't go past that or beyond that. But in that span, the Rebels are 3-0 against Westside. Beat them earlier this season by 10. Beat them in overtime last year, 44-42. And then a second time beat them also 33-31. So games have been close and competitive against the Westside Pirates. And Rich will look to make tonight's game, I think based on what injuries have occurred for Westside, plus Rich being at home tonight, the way the Rebels have played the last few weeks, I think Rich should have a little more comfortable win tonight, but you just never know how things will go. And of course, Westside will look to keep it close and have a chance to win in the end. That's your scene set presented by Lazy S Ranching, encouraging you to eat more beef and cheer on the Rebels. We're about 25 minutes away from the opening tip-off between Rich and Westside, and when we return on the Comprehensive Family Dental pregame show, we'll visit with our standout student tonight. That is Mariah Gekkeritz. I hope I said that right. I've been practicing that all week long. Mariah Gekkeritz will be our guest on the standout student when we return on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
When it comes to hard things in life, don't say, why me? Just say, try me. Remember, it's the tough things that make us the strongest. The cattle ranchers at Lazy S Ranching are proud supporters of the youth in our community. Sim, Joe Jean, Carol, and Millie Weston, along with Sim Jr. and Maggie, remind everyone to eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels. That's right. Eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels. Founded in 1997, the Mound Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho serves Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming and is proud to sponsor the students and staff at Rich High School. The Mound Valley Cattle Company is established on the foundation of hard work, commitment, and perseverance, knowing that every individual on the team must give their best for the team to succeed. The same principles that students and athletes at Rich High School are learning today that will help them lead tomorrow. The Mound Valley Cattle Company, 208-339-0614.
For now, it's time for the standout student. And it's on the pregame show, brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. We'll talk with Mariah Gekkeritz when we return on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Ryan STEINECKERT with Mariah Gekkeritz, a senior at Rich High School. Mariah, thanks for your time today.
You're welcome.
Mariah, how's your senior year going?
It's been pretty great. I haven't had any much hard classes. It's been pretty fun.
Thinking of all the classes that you've taken and that you're taking now, is there one or two that you've really enjoyed most?
I like Mrs. Pugmire's classes. I like medical stuff, and I want to go into the medical field, and I just think that stuff is interesting to me.
So you like the medical classes. Is there something about the medical field that pulls you in? I mean, are you interested in like muscles and all that kind of anatomy, or what is it?
More like the anatomy, just because, I don't know, I just like to learn that kind of stuff. And like the flow of like the blood and stuff like that. I don't know, I think it's interesting.
So you said medical field. Do you have that narrowed down to like a nurse or a surgeon or what in there?
I want to be a veterinarian.
So have you grown up with animals on a ranch or anything?
No. We've always had dogs, and I just love animals, and it just makes me happy if I do this. So
you found a good combination of you love animals, you're interested in the medical field, be a veterinarian.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. Do you know like where you're going to go to college? What's the career or the education path to become a vet?
I plan to go to SUU down south.
Have you been down to SUU to see the campus, or you just know they have a good program?
I just know that they have a good program.
SU's a good place. That's where I went to college.
Yeah. And my cousin, she really wants me to go there too because we've been best friends, and she wants to go to college with me, and I'm just like, yeah, that'd be fun if we went together, and yeah.
Now, you were telling me before the interview you also might look forward to the little bit warmer weather down in southern Utah.
Yes. It's a lot warmer than here, and my grandparents live down in Mesquite towards like Las Vegas, and I stay there in like the winter and stuff, and we go down there a few times during the winter, and I like that it's warm, and it's really warm.
So, Mariah, your senior year, you say it's going well. What are you involved with at Rich High School?
I did join the band at first, and then I tried to play the piano, and then it didn't really work out because I was teaching myself, and it was so confusing to me. I was like, I can't do this, so I stopped doing that, and then I'm not involved in any sports. I'm not involved. I was going to be in the musical, but then I had too much stuff going on at the time, so I couldn't really do it. So.
Anything you like to do outside of school? Like, do you play any other instruments besides the piano or anything else?
No.
Just hang out with the pets and family?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your last name, Gekkeritz. Where's that from?
My grandpa's dad came from Germany. It's a German last name.
Mariah, do you have some academic goals for your senior year?
I've made a goal to get my GPA higher because it's almost to a 3.0, and then I wanted to get good grades all year, which it's been pretty good. Like last trimester, I got good grades. Got good grades this trimester, so it's been going pretty good.
Anything else we should know about Mariah Gekkeritz?
I think that's all I can think of right now.
What's your favorite thing about being a Rich Rebel?
I guess we're just really rowdy when other schools come to our school.
Mariah Gekkeritz, a senior at Rich High School, thanks so much for your time. Good luck pursuing the medical field and with everything else you have going on.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mariah. You're tuned in to the Comprehensive Family Dental pregame show. Up next, we'll visit with the bench leaders of today's teams in the Cody Lundgren Coaches Show. It's Rich against Westside tonight at Rich High School, and you're tuned in to the Rebel pregame show, brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
We sell fun. Come see and feel the fun when you shop at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. You and your family will have fun year-round, in the water with personal watercraft, in nature driving your side-by-side or riding your four-wheeler, or in the mountains on your snow machine. It's always fun at Cache Honda Yamaha, no matter what the season is. Our showroom is full of inventory to choose from. Start having more fun today. Visit Cache Honda Yamaha between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91. We sell fun.
Randolph is located near the geographic center of Rich County, Utah, on a high plateau with an average elevation of 6,300 feet. The first group of settlers, led by Randolph H. Stewart, camped on a knoll south of the present town site on March 14, 1870. Randolph is a town of extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 in the winter. The folks who live here are also extreme, extremely loyal, extremely friendly, and extremely supportive of our youth. Good luck to all the Rich Rebels this year from everyone at the town of Randolph.
This is the Lady Rebel basketball coach, Cody Lundgren, and you're tuned in to the pregame show on Rebel Radio. Opening tip is less than 20 minutes away on KADQ FM 98.3 with live streaming video at mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to the Cody Lundgren Coaches Show on KADQ FM 98.3 and mylocalradio.com. Tonight, it's back at home for the Rich Rebels, hosting the West Side Pirates, led by Coach Ashley Brown and Heather Brown's daughter, Alyssa Piner. Now, the Rebels and Pirates met once earlier this season, and Rich got the better of West Side up in Dayton, Idaho, 55-45, but we'll see before too long who comes out on top tonight. No one sees the game the way the coaches do, so we'll take a few minutes to visit with opposing coach Alyssa Piner, and then we'll talk to Rebel head man Cody Lundgren and get his thoughts on tonight's game. We'll be right back with more of Rich Rebel basketball on KADQ FM 98.3 with live streaming video online at mylocalradio.com. If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
Coverage of Rich High School sports is also being made possible by Delmas Equipment, repairing equipment for over 20 years, farming equipment assembly, and custom fabrication. The Thompson Ranch, Brian and Becky Thompson, promoting student learning and success in all areas. And Western Ag Credit, reliable credit for all things agriculture.
Welcome back to the pregame show, brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Dr. Sean Grohl, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. We're about 15 minutes away from the opening tip, maybe a little bit less than that, and we're going to move along in our pregame coaches show and talk with opposing coach Alyssa Piner. Ryan Steineckert with Alyssa Piner, head coach of the West Side Pirates girls basketball team. Alyssa, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Glad to be here.
Most Rebel fans know you well. You graduated from Rich High School in 2013.
Yes, I did.
Tell me quickly the path that took you to West Side, where you're coaching now.
So I just graduated from Utah State last May. I went to a teacher's fair there, and they were the first people there when I walked in, and my major's in health and PE, and they also had a girls basketball coaching job, and so I was like, oh, this is perfect. I've always wanted to coach. It's kind of in my family, and I interviewed there, and then they asked me to come that next Friday. I went and interviewed at the school with some school board members, and I thought, no way am I getting this job. They told me 2 weeks, we'll let you know. They called me that Saturday, right after, the day after, and offered me the job that next morning.
You think Uncle Tyler pulled some strings, or how'd that work out?
If you know the Browns, they definitely don't do stuff like that. He didn't even know about the job or know that I was applying for it, but I think he was glad that I got it. I didn't think he thought I was going to get it. He told me when I asked him about it, well, there's a lot of people applying for it, and that's all I got out of it. So.
That sounds like he and Ashley both, from what I know about him. Coach, how's your season going so far, your first season as head coach?
It's been up and down a lot. We started off the year really well, strong players, and then We had one of our starting posts get hurt. She was out for a month and a half. Her first game back was last week, and then during that we had our other starting point guard come out with an injury. So it's been hard for the girls because they've had to change a lot of positions. I've moved one girl, Mari Wade, from a post to a wing. Now she's my point guard, and so they've been good though to be super adaptable, and wherever I need them they go and they play hard.
Do many of them that you have playing this year have experience in varsity from last year?
Yeah, so Josie Mahee has been starting for a few years. Mari Wade started quite a bit. I think she started last year and the year before. And then JC Robinson as well also started.
So you've had a lot of girls have to change positions. That must be a challenging and part of what's led to the 5-14 record.
Yeah, for sure. It's just been a hard season. I mean, also switching to a new coach, everything changes. Our offense changed. We changed our defense. A lot of the girls weren't at the summer stuff that we did in the summer, and so it's just been a whole new learning experience, and it's going to take a few years to really get the program going and get the girls going.
You mentioned defense, and it looks like in a lot of games that maybe the tempo's real slow, but your defense at times is when you're holding teams to 20, 30 points.
Yeah, we have been working. We started off the year mainly in a 1-2-2, which is what I did in high school, and it seemed to be really successful. I mean, we really destroyed teams with that, and so that's what we changed to. They're used to being in a 2-3, and then as the season kind of went on, we focused more on our man offense, our man defense, and they started to play really well, hustle, and it kept our tempo up. So we've kind of been sticking with that.
It looked like a faster tempo when Rich played at your place, a 55-45 final score. Would you like to slow it down a little more tonight, or the tempo good for you against Rich?
I like Rich's tempo. I like that they hustle up and down the floor, but that was something I was also taught growing up in this culture. So if we could get our girls to do that more, but like I said earlier, it kind of depends on the game. Sometimes their tempo is really up, and sometimes we play better slowing it down. So,
what do you feel like you need to do to beat Rich?
I think we need to stop Kiara Grohl. I've watched game films. I know the players. If we can stop her, she's a leader, we'll do decent against this team.
Coach, anything else we should touch on?
Nope, just thanks for doing this.
Alyssa Piner, head coach of the Westside Pirates, thank you for your time and good luck tonight and the rest of the season.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Coach Piner. We're just under 10 minutes away from the opening tip in today's action. You're tuned into the Cody Lundgren Coaches Show. When we return on the Comprehensive Family Dental pregame show, we'll talk with Cody Lundgren on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
There's real power in enthusiasm. It spells the difference between mediocrity and having real, successful accomplishments. The mayor and town council from the town of Laketown recognize the enthusiasm of the parents, teachers, fans, and students of Rich High School. Whether it's your education, athletics, academics, or even your daily chores, enthusiasm can make all the difference.
Welcome back to Rich High School and the Comprehensive Family Dental pregame show. Rebels and the Pirates are on the court warming up, getting ready to roll, and we're in the middle of the coaches show. We'll be right back to talk with Rebel head man Cody Lundgren and get his thoughts on tonight's game when we return on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. The Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming has teamed up with the Riverton Golf and Country Club to bring you great golf getaway packages for the whole family. Come for a couple of days, golf, eat, relax, tour the Wind River Indian Reservation, and enjoy the Native American tribal dancers. Pet rooms are available so you can bring the whole family and stay. Call today the Wind River Hotel and Casino, where families play, stay, win. 866-657-1604.
whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business. When you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The professionals at T7 Propane place their focus on safety, quality product, and excellent prompt service, so you can rest easy and enjoy the affordability and efficiency of propane. Serving residential and business customers every day, T7 would love to serve you as well. For all your propane needs, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
Ryan Steineckert with Cody Lundgren of the Rich Rebels. Coach, a good week last week, 2-0. You beat Manila. You won at Grace. I thought that first quarter against Manila maybe have been their best quarter I've seen this season.
Yeah, you know, the girls played really hard and competed well, and there was ups and downs at Grace, and we got behind at one point, I think by 1 point, and they never freaked out and they never quit. They just kept competing, and I was proud of them.
When you played Grace here, it seemed like you dominated pretty well. Were they a better team? Had they improved a lot when you faced them at their place?
Yes and no. I mean, when we played them here, we got really hot in that first quarter, and you know the game's always easier when you get out to a 10-point lead or so. And out there, you know, I think we got up 4 or 5 or 6 at a point, and they'd battle back and get within 4, and then we'd push it to 10, and then at one point they got up 1, and it was a good game. It was a fun environment. They had their band there. It was senior night, and we got better that night.
You feel like, you got about a month left in the season. How do you feel like you're playing for this point of the season?
You know, I'm pretty happy with how our girls are competing right now. It's fun basketball. It's fast-paced, and some nights we shoot the ball well and some nights we don't, but, you know, they never stop fighting, and I'm just proud of them for our size and for what we're playing with. We're doing very well, and I love coaching them.
2-0 in the region, right? You got at Tabiona this Friday night. That's the big one. Of course, you'll host Westside on Thursday as well. You played Westside already once. Can you tell me about them?
You know, Westside has some physical girls. They play really hard, and, you know, they rebound the ball well, and they got a couple good ball handlers. You know, Westside's a good game for us, but, you know, right now in practice, the only thing that we're preparing for is Tabiona. That's the important game this week, and not to downplay our game with Westside. It's an important game, and we'll get better from it. But, you know, when it comes down to going to state, it's those region games that place us. So that's what we're focused on right now.
When you look at scores, you know, same teams that you've played and that Tabiona has played, you look like on paper about 10 points better. But, of course, that you just got to throw that all out the window when it's a rivalry game like this at their place.
Yeah, you know, that you can fall in that trap pretty easy. We all know that Tabiona is a tough team. They're fast. They've got a great ball handler. They shoot the ball well, and, you know, they're coached very well. So I'm sure, you know, Coach Fabrizio will have them ready, and their fans will be loud, and it's going to be a great night for a region basketball game.
Is there anything about them, their length or athleticism, that especially concerns you?
Yeah, I mean, every game I play in concerns me. That's part, you know, the nightmare being a head coach. But, you know, I think we match up pretty well against them right now, and they match up well against us. So it's going to be a tough game on both sides of the ball, and it's going to be a fun game.
What do you want to see especially against Westside as you prepare for Friday night's game with Tabby?
You know, it's no secret right now. We like to run, and, you know, we like to get the ball to the paint, and we like to shoot outside shots. So I just hope our girls can continue to do that under control and, you know, keep meshing as a team. And when we're doing that, I'd like to play anybody. So,
Coach Lundgren of the Rich Rebels girls basketball team, thanks so much for your time. Good luck this week in the 2 games.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks so much, Coach. You're tuned into the Comprehensive Family Dental pregame show. It's the Rebels and the Pirates coming your way in just a few minutes. We'll be back to take a look at your starters and have your Independent Software Solutions opening tip when we return on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Woodruff, Utah has a long pioneer history with a post office that has been in operation since 1872. Woodruff was named after Wilford Woodruff, the fourth president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and is home to the Woodruff Steakhouse, a former Latter-day Saint office building that is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Our rich pioneer heritage is reflected in all our students by their hard work and commitment to excellence in the classroom and in their sports.
You've been tuned into the pregame show. Rich Lady Rebel basketball brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. Let's move into our Rich County keys of the game for today's game as Rich hosts the Westside Pirates. Now, you heard Coach Cody Lundgren mention it, that their focus has been all on Tabiona this week, so it'll be interesting to see if Westside can take advantage of that and run some things that Rich might not be ready for. Keys of the game brought to you by Rich County Rebels with a championship cause. Let's run through these real quick. Number one is win the first quarter. Rich is 6-0 when they outscore their opponents in the first. They're 1-7 when they lose the first. Second, the golden rule. The ball has got to be treated like gold. Take care of it like a treasure, like gold. And number three is walk the line. Rebels have got to hit free throws tonight. Judging by last time these teams met, it was a pretty close game. Last year, the games were decided by 2 points apiece. If tonight the game is close, Rebels have got to hit those free throws at the line, at the free throw line, to win tonight's game. Those keys of the game are brought to you by Rich County Rebels with a championship cause. We'll be right back with more of Rich Rebel basketball on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
When your teeth and gums are healthy, you feel better. Great smelling breath and a shiny smile can improve your self-esteem and confidence. For over 18 years, Dr. Sean Grohl has been helping families and individuals with all their dental needs. With dental offices in Randolph and Hiram, Utah, scheduling your appointment is easy. For all your family dental care needs, work with the best. Dr. Sean Grohl and the professional team at Comprehensive Family Dental. Call today to schedule your appointment, 793-2210. If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Welcome back to Rich High School. And the Rebel pregame show has been brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Dr. Sean Grohl, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. We got you your keys of the game, brought to you by Rich County Rebels with a championship cause. Your starting lineups for the visiting Westside Pirates, coming in at 5-14 overall, 2-6 in their 2A Southeast Idaho region. And the starters are seniors Raymond, just one senior, Kaylee Raymond, who scored 7 points last time these teams met. Sophomore Kenley Nance, sophomore Shayla Love, I've got that at 13 points, but she scored, or 31 points. Love scored 4 against the Rebels last time these teams met. Maury Wade and Elnora, they call her Ellie Stegelmeyer, also starting for the Westside Pirates. Not starting, Jocelyn Mejia, who has led the team in scoring this season, had 14 points in that loss against Rich back in December when the Rebels won at Westside. Rebel starters are senior Julia Hopkin, a senior Kiara Grohl, senior Kaylee Cornea, senior Amber Smith, and junior Lauren Thompson. I want to thank Michelle Hopkin for allowing me to use the photos that you see if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com as part of your Town of Woodruff starting lineups. Let's jump back into those points per game. Kiara leading the way at almost 17 per contest. Amber Smith at 6.5, and then others pitching in as well. And you'll have McKenna Stacy coming off the bench, averaging 8 8.3 points per game. Those are your starting lineups brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Mayor Scott Sabey, council members Millie Bradshaw, Raymond Franson, Kent Stewart, and Jason Peterson with Secretary Lisa Bell. We're just about ready to get underway, and you have your Independent Software Solutions opening tip-off for all your business computer needs. Visit iss-providers.com. That's Independent Software Solutions. If you want to just search that in Google, they're easy to find, and they'll help you out with your business computer needs. They are excellent. Your pregame show has been brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Here's your Independent Software Solutions opening tip. Hopkin gets up there quickly and tips it back to Smith, and the Rebels have it first. Attacking left to right at mylocalradio.com. Rich in the home whites, West Side in the road reds. That's a dark maroon type red. Smith free throw line to Lauren Thompson, left wing. Underneath, nice backdoor pass. Cornea can't quite get that to go, and it's a defensive rebound for Maury Wade and the West Side Pirates. Wade takes it up court, goes underneath to Stegelmeyer. She'll dribble around, kick it back into the middle, and the turnaround jump the hook shot by Shayla Love is in there. West Side leads 2-0 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich up court has it knocked away out of bounds, and the Rebels will inbound from the sideline. A Circle H Land and Cattle Company inbound play to Grohl. West Side looks like they're in maybe a box and one, or it is a zone defense. We've got Stegelmeyer just chasing Kiara Grohl, everybody else in what looks like a zone. Rich works it around, gives to Smith at the free throw line. Jumper is short, front of the iron. Kaylee Raymond pulls in the rebound for the Pirates and gives off to Wade. Wade, a junior. Coach Piner said that Wade has played guard, wing, post, and now back to point guard this season. Rebels, Kaylee Cornea pokes one away. A station in Randolph steal. And Rich has a chance to tie or take the lead, but throws it across, and it's deflected out of bounds by Wade. Again, the last time these teams met, Rich was outscored in the first quarter. It's their lone win of the season when they've been outscored in the first quarter. They came back to win that game. Up top, the pass to Grohl. Kiara dribbles to her right. Double team comes. She'll pass it off. Kaylee Cornea left side. Back out to Hopkin. Three from the left wing. Julia Hopkin knocks it down back of the iron and down through. And Rich is on top 3-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard following that T7 Propane and Woodruff three-pointer. For all your propane needs, call 435-793-4208. Out on the right wing, Love with it. She'll give left side. Down inside they go. Left block to Raymond. She shoots and misses it. Rattles around and pops out. Thompson, or Cornea, it was Thompson with the rebound. Rich pushes up court to Cornea. Back outside, Thompson long 2 feet on the three-point line, and that one bounces over the top. Shayla Love pulls down the West Side rebound with just under 6 to go in this Pugstone Sporting Goods first quarter. Rebels on top 3-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Inside to Stegelmeyer. Turnaround, jump shot, no good. Rebound, it was short. Rebels pull it down. Kiara up ahead to Hopkin. Out alone, all in front, left side. Layup is good. It rattles home off the glass. Hopkin has the first 5 Rebel points, and Rich is on top by 3 with 5.5 left in the first quarter. Wade on the right side. Rebels in a tight man-to-man defense, and Cornea fouls on a reach-in. Kaylee picks up her first personal foul. 5:29 left, first quarter. Rich trailed 2-0 to start, but a three-point basket from Hopkin and then a fast break layup from Hopkin. Maybe mark that down as a candidate for the Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet play of the game. And now a drive and a foul as Hopkin bumps Wade with the body. Not Wade, but Kenley Nance, the sophomore. From the baseline, Wade looking to inbound. Rebels in a man-to-man defense, deny, and then they get it in. They go to Nance, then back to Wade. A pass across the lane goes through everybody into the hands of Thompson. She'll turn and go. 4 defenders there. She takes them all on, and she's fouled. Missed the layup on the right side. But Thompson goes to the free throw line, where I saw her practicing quite a bit during pregame warm-ups. And Lauren Thompson is at the Bear Lake Realty free throw line shooting 2. The foul charged to Ellie Stegelmeyer, her first team foul for the Westside Pirates. Thompson this season, as the first one rattles and pops out It's Lauren Thompson, 10 of 17, including that miss, right around 62% from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. Spins it, sails it into the palm, shoots and hits this one, nothing but net. Rebels lead 6-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. A little full court pressure and a travel. Thompson got in tight on Stegelmeyer. She turned her head up court. Thompson was right there. Could have been a blocking foul, could have been a charging, but it's a travel. And Coach Lundgren asks for a timeout for the Rich Rebels, leading 6-2, 5:10 left in the Pugstone Sporting Goods first quarter. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be back on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
It doesn't matter what season you visit Bear Lake, make sure you always stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods. You'll find lots of great quality inventory at low prices, including guns and ammo. During the winter, you can rent cross-country skis, snowshoes, and buy your ski passes to Beaver Mountain. Pugstones is always the best place to get information about the area and purchase your hunting or fishing licenses. Everything you need with one stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods at the four-way stop in Garden City.
Welcome back to first quarter action, where the Rebels lead Westside 6-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. This first quarter is brought to you by Pugstone Sporting Goods. So winter, summer, spring, or fall, Pugstone's has it all. They're at the four-way, the three-way stop in Garden City. And that includes great information on this winter recreation time, fishing reports, and more. You can also buy your tickets for Beaver Mountain there. So a lot of great things to get done if you're looking for recreation in the Bear Lake area. Stop in first at Pugstone Sporting Goods. Rich attacking left to right from our view at mylocalradio.com. Cornea, Thompson, Smith, Grohl, and Hopkin on the floor. Hopkin has 5 of the Rebels' first 6 points. Kiera has it tipped away. Cornea shoots from the short corner as it went into her hands. It misses short. Shayla Love, the defensive rebound. Gives to Wade, up court, right corner. Nance, guarded by Hopkin, kicks it back up top to Wade. They go right corner. Good defense by Cornea. Stegelmeyer tries to drive, shoots short, and the rebound comes down. Jump ball. Possession arrow. West side. Maury Wade will inbound. Talisha Larson checks into the game. McKenna Stacy also in there for Rich. Inbound to Raymond in the corner. Wade drops it down in. Good entry pass. Shot up over the top. Too strong by Shayla Love, and McKenna Stacy with the Rebel rebound. Rich goes quickly up ahead. Hopkin a little too strong off the glass on the fast break as the defense closed in. And Rich misses a chance to go up 8-2. 4:15 left. Pugstone Sporting Goods first quarter. Pass to the right wing. Bobbled by Love. Westside really likes that right side. They haven't come to this left side yet until now. Maury Wade on the left wing. Kiera Grohl guarding on her, man-to-man. Here's J.C. Robinson at the high post. Kicks it back outside. Free throw line. Love wanted the jumper, but it wasn't there. Defense. Here's a hot pass from Wade inside. Too strong off the glass from J.C. Robinson. McKenna Stacy with the Rebel rebound. She'll push all the way to the other end. Euro step up off the glass and in. McKenna Stacy with a nice move, and it's 8-2. Rich on top on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Stacy coming off the bench. The freshman averages 8.5 per game. Wade on the right wing. Excuse me, that was Love on the right wing. Robinson, they kick it around to Wade left wing. Hot pass inside through the hands of Stegelmeyer, but it was last touched by Cornea and out of bounds. Just one senior on this team. Well, two. Jocelyn Mejia injured her knee 1 week ago against Soda Springs, is out for the season. She and Kaylee Raymond, the only two seniors on this West Side squad. Stegelmeyer around to Wade up top. Talisha Larson gets in, tips it away. Kiera knifes through, takes the ball, dribbles up court, up with the right hand, can't get it to go, and a late foul, a late whistle as Kiera missed the layup on the right side. She was bumped by Raymond. Another station in Randolph steal for the Rebel defense. This one was, so let's credit Talisha Larson. And Kiera Grohl goes to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line to shoot two. The Rebels have played a lot of bigger schools in competition this year. Swish, nothing but net for Kiera on the first. In fact, if you break it down this season, the Rebels have played just 6 teams in 1A classification. This is the 10th matchup against 2A or bigger schools. And there's a big point differential for Rich against those teams. If you break it down, Kiara hits the second, back of the iron and down through. We'll tell you more about that point differential later on. But you can know this. Rebels are 6-0 against 1A teams, 2-7 against 2A and bigger. One of those wins is against Westside, who's 2A. Up to the left side, bounce pass inside. Rebels reach around and tip it away. A good clean station in Randolph Steele. A 5th turnover. Rebels push it quickly up court. Stacy for 2. Her toes were on the line. Nothing but net for McKenna, and Rich leads 12-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard as Stacy knocks it down from the left wing, and Coach Alyssa Piner calls for a timeout. We'll take a quick one as well, or will we? No, we'll keep it right here and enjoy the sweet melodic sounds of the Rebel pep band. They really are pretty good. And the numbers are getting better. There's more and more kids excited about being in there. And while we're at it, we'll bring you the fan cam. It's brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. Rebel fans over there. We got Jordan Stacy doing a little dance to the song, and Rebel student section cheering along. If you're looking for real estate in the Bear Lake area, visit bearlakerealty.com. They are the best. Gary and Amber McKee in Garden City. They've got also an office in Montpelier as well. That's Bear Lake Realty, the fan cam here on the Wildlife. Rich girls off to a hot start, 12-2 with 2:46 left in the Pugstones' first quarter. Rebels against 1A teams this year have averaged an average win of 51-37. Against 2A and bigger teams, they've been outscored 55-45. That's a difference of scoring 6 points more and allowing 18 more. Kiera picks the pocket of Maury Wade, takes it to the other end for a layup on the left side. That's 6 turnovers for Westside in this first quarter. And another station in Randolph Steele for the Rebel defense. Out to the right wing. Love with it. Tries to find a lane. Nothing there. Kicks it back out to Wade for 3 off the glass. A bit too strong. Offensive rebound for Kaylee Raymond. And she's fouled as she tries to go back up with it. Raymond will get 2 shots. I don't think she thought she was going to get 2 shots. And she was not headed to the free throw line until the official said, you're shooting 2. Westside having trouble with turnovers in this first half. The bank's open tonight for Kaylee Raymond, who goes high off the window and down through. It's 14-3 as Allie Wallenstein and Risha Larson check into the game. Hopkin, Stacy, and Thompson stay on the floor for the Rich Rebels. Raymond's second free throw is up and off the left side. Wallenstein tips the rebound to Stacy. Rich pushes up the right side. Lauren Thompson looks in, nothing there. Wallenstein back outside and around to the wing. Stacy skips it to Thompson, left wing. 14-3, Rebels on top. Risha Larson thought about the 3 on the right wing. Defense got out on her. Instead, she drives, floats it up and in. Risha Larson attacking. Hits the bucket. Nothing but net. 16-3, Rebels on top big in this Pugstone Sporting Goods first quarter. One of the Rich County keys of the game was to win that first quarter. Rebels are 6-0 when they outscore their opponents in the first. Stepping on the baseline is Kaylee Raymond. And credit Risha Larson with the tough defense. Good, strong D, just using her body well. And Raymond steps out, a 7th Westside turnover in the first quarter. Thompson goes down in the corner. Larson again, Risha with the floater, this time from the right baseline. That hits the far side of the iron and drops down through. Risha has 4 in the first quarter. Rebels lead 18-3 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Left wing, Raymond, 1 dribble, then up top. On the right wing to Love. Shayla gives to Maury Wade, guarded by Thompson. Fire pass inside and lost out of bounds. Last touched by the Pirates. An 8th turnover of this first quarter. Boy, if they could take care of the ball, they'd have a few more shot opportunities. That's been their biggest issue. Here's Rich from the from the left corner. Wallenstein misses just short, and the rebound pulled down by J.C. Robinson and the Westside Pirates. Wallenstein got a nice look from the corner, and it just hit the front of the iron and bounced over the top. Wade up to the right wing, fires inside. She's got Robinson, dribbles around, and the reverse layup is blocked. Lauren Thompson comes down with the rebound, pushes up the left side. Her pocket is picked from behind, but it's out of bounds. off of Kaylee Raymond of Westside. So Rich with the basketball. 33.5 seconds left. First quarter brought to you by Pugstone Sporting Goods, and Rich on top 18-3. Reminiscent of last Friday's win over Manila, Rich jumped out to a 22-3 lead in that first quarter. Stacy to inbound. Circle H Land Cattle Company inbound play from the sideline. Lobs high. Lauren Thompson dribbles to her right. Defense out on her. A 1-2-2 defense from the Pirates. When Kiara's been out there, they've been in a box and one. Stacy from the corner dribbles past the defense, floats it up a bit too strong over the top, pulled in by J.C. Robinson of Westside. Quickly up court, 17 seconds left in the quarter. Hillman on the right wing, that's Kelsey. Dribbles right, they give it off, and it's knocked away out of bounds off of Rich. Inbound play from the baseline for the Westside Pirates. 10.8 seconds left in the Pugstone Sporting Goods first. Maury Wade bounces inside. Good pass, but Hopkin blocks the shot. Stacy comes away with the ball. Up court to Wallentine. Alley dribbles once, gets by the defense, and the defense flew by. Wallentine puts it up and in, and Westside can't get the ball in before the buzzer sounds. 20-3. The Rebels lead the Westside Pirates after one. Another hot start for the Rich Rebels, and they lead by 17 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. We'll take a real quick break and be back with second quarter action. This first has been brought to you by Pugstone Sporting Goods, your Bear Lake all sporting goods shop.
This is Rebel senior Kayla Cornea with the coverage of Rich High Basketball on Rebel Radio KADQ FM 98.3 with live streaming video a mile.
It doesn't matter what season you visit Bear Lake. Make sure you always stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods. You'll find lots of great quality inventory at low prices, including guns and ammo. During the winter, you can rent cross-country skis, snowshoes, and buy your ski passes to Beaver Mountain. Pugstones is always the best place to get information about the area and purchase your hunting or fishing licenses. Everything you need with one stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods at the four-way stop in Garden City.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Pirates came in at 2-6. They had lost a few games, but most recently beat Aberdeen last night, 36-32. They may have used a fair amount of energy. Rebels did not turn it over in the first quarter, but 9 seconds into the second, we've got our first Rebel turnover of the ball game. Rich on top 20-3, though. A travel is the call there. Rebels got good balanced scoring. 4 points from Stacy, 4 from Grohl, 5 from Hopkin, 4 from Larson, plus a handful of others, or a couple others pitched in as well. Here's a fight for the ball. A couple players slide down, picked up by Robinson. McKenna Stacy lost her shoe in the scuffle for the basketball. Great hustle from both teams. It's a jump ball brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho. Stacy gets all the attention, a few chuckles from the fans as she's got to untie the shoelaces, put them back, and get those shoes back on. 3 officials tonight, the Idaho policy for 2A Idaho basketball. And so far it's been a good physical game, but not too many fouls. 3 on the Rebels, 2 on the Pirates. Jackie Leifson in the game along with Thompson. Who else is in there? Stacy, Cornea, and Wallentine. Turnaround jumper from Wade is short, front of the iron, drops down. Wallentine pulls it down, and she's fouled as she turns to head up court. Held by Robinson, or was that? Oh, Kenley Nautz is the guilty party. Her first personal. Let's mark down the rebound for Wallentine. Rich will inbound. 3 team fouls on the Westside Pirates. 7:20 left second quarter. Brought to you by J-Bar Excavation. Leifson out on the left wing. Gives it back out to Stacy. McKenna, a couple of dribbles out to Lauren Thompson on the left wing. Rebels attacking left to right. Stacy tries to drive, loses the dribble, bounces inside to Cornea, turn, shoot, and it's blocked out of bounds. Rebel basketball. Little fan walking across with some pizza, just about got that pizza knocked away from him. Rebels with a Circle H Land and Cattle Company inbound play. Cornea goes into Wallentine, out right wing. Thompson fires, she directed a little traffic, then gave to Cornea in the corner. Kaylee drives in, puts it too strong off the glass, and J.C. Robinson with the west side rebound. Minute and 13 seconds gone by in the J-Bar Excavation second quarter. No score, or neither team has scored so far in the second, but Rich on top 20-3 in the ball game. Wade underneath, turns and shoots a little too strong off the iron. Rebound tipped around, and Lauren Thompson for the Rebels pulls down a fourth. Jackie Leifson across the lane, just gets it through to Wallentine. Kick it back out, Cornea short. Offensive board, Stacy put back too strong off the back of the iron. And then the defensive rebound for Kelsey Hillman, and she's fouled heading back up court. Kaylee Cornea picks up a second personal. Rebels got a couple of nice looks down in there, but couldn't get one to go. Cornea with her second personal, Rebel fourth team foul. J-Bar Excavation second quarter. Invite you to stay tuned for our halftime show. Some Town of Randolph first half highlights. Kim Nye and Kiara Grohl looking to check in, and a whistle away from the ball. And a foul offensive by Kenley Nance. She's as confused as I didn't see it, but Nance picks up a second personal. And we'll head for the bench. Shayla Love checks into the game. The sophomore had the only field goal, or has the only field goal of the game so far for the Westside Pirates. Kiera across the timeline for Rich, fires free throw line to Kim Nye. She bobbles it, it's on the floor, but she picks it back up. Thompson left wing, corner to Cornea, back up top to Thompson. Rebels working it around. Stegelmeyer tasked with a man-to-man defense on Kiera. Thompson drives in, gets past the D, misses on the right side, and a fight for the rebound results in a foul against Rich. Fifth Rebel team foul, this one against Kaylee Cornea, her third personal. Prompts a quick substitution from Marisha Larson. And from Coach Lundgren. Send in Larson. No, Cornea still in there, though. It was Stacy who checks out. Steal on the inbound play. Grohl misses from the sideline, or from the side, too high off the glass, and Thompson's wrapped up on the Rebel offensive rebound. Mount Valley Cattle Company jump ball will give it to Rich. For a Circle H Land and Cattle Company inbound play. Korn up top, Thompson on the left wing, dribbles to her right, gives to Grohl. Kiera, one dribble right, pull up, jumper, back of the iron, tipped out, and Cornea pulls down a Rebel rebound. Offensive board for Rich. Kiera drives, dishes back outside. Risha steps up, long two, nothing. At the bottom of the net for Risha, who has 6 points in the game. She averages 2.1. And Rich leads 22-3, 5:19 left in the J-Bar Excavation second. Robinson kicks it outside. Hillman tries to drive, defense cuts her off. Thompson knocked it away, but Hillman got it back. Inside, they dish it back out, and again to Hillman, who dribbles around the top of the left side and travels. Picked up the dribble. She thought she had a pass, and then it wasn't there. That's 10 turnovers for the Pirates. I don't think they've put up even close to 10 shot attempts, have they? Maybe 5? 22-3. Rich with it. Kim Nye finds a lane, shoots a little too high off the glass, and defensive rebound, Shayla Love for the Pirates. Wade fires a long pass up ahead, inside to Stegelmeyer, dribbles around across the baseline, and she's in some trouble, so she bounces it off the leg of Risha Larson. Almost got trapped down in there, soccer style, but it does go out, and the ball belongs to Westside. They'll go down inside underneath. Robinson has it tipped away, but gets it back, gives to Stegelmeyer. Dribbles around the lane to the free throw line, then left elbow, kicks it out in the corner. Wade for three, too strong, off the iron, over the top. Nye had it, tipped away from her and out of bounds. Last touched by the Rebels and Kim Nye. I thought it was actually, it looked to me like it was tipped away from Nye and off the Pirates, but refs, the officials saw it differently. Bounce up top, Stegelmeyer on the right wing. Cornea guarding her, bounce into the lane, right in the middle. Turnaround, up and in. J.C. Robinson with the right hand. Second field goal of the game for Westside with 4:20 left to go in the J-Bar Excavation second quarter. Rebels go free throw line. Kim Nye dribbles, drives, up with the left hand, a little too strong. Bounces over the top. Defensive rebound by J.C. Robinson. And the Pirates turn and go. Maury Wade across the timeline on the right side. Pass deflected by Kiera out of bounds to the Rebel student section. Kaysen Trineri fields that pass. Hopkin, Talisha Larson, Amber Smith checks back in. So it's Thompson, Cornea, Talisha Larson, Grohl, and Hopkin on the floor. Just about your starters back out there for Rich. Lob inside. Down for Maury Wade. She shoots. It was halfway down and pops out. Kiera Grohl with the Rebel rebound. Turns and goes. Gives to Smith left side. And Amber Lee finishes on the left side on the fast break opportunity. Rich leads 24-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich jumped out to a 20-3 lead in the first quarter. Westside hit the first bucket, but they did not hit a field goal the rest of that first quarter. Right wing, Stegelmeyer. Now a hot pass down inside. Maury Wade did a good job finding those lanes. Good pivot move, I thought, by J.C. Robinson, but she's called for the travel. Must have moved the pivot foot that I didn't see or switched it. I missed it. It's a 13th turnover, or 11th turnover, rather, for the Pirates. Smith on the right wing, gives to Grohl. Kiera drives to her right, goes up strong against the D, looking for the foul, didn't get it. Westside pulls down the rebound and turns and goes. Hillman across the timeline, slows it down as the Rebel defense got back. Maury Wade, free throw line to Robinson, back outside to Wade at the top of the key. Again, a long bounce pass to Robinson. She loses it, gets it back, pushes it outside to Hillman. Three-point shot is airmailed over the top, and Smith pulls in the rebound for Rich. Up ahead, Hopkin from the left side. Nope, Cornea from the left side. Misses short, but she's fouled. And Kaylee Cornea heads to the free throw line. Kelsey Hillman with the foul. Her first personal, and the Pirates' 5th team foul. Rich on top, 24-5. Last time these teams met, Westside outscored Rich 15-13 in the first, but then Rich used a big second quarter, 12-4. They outscored Westside to go up 6 at the half. Now, one key in the game as Cornea hits the first free throw, back of the iron, right off the heel of the basket, and then plops down through. One key for Westside, they do not have one of their leading scorers. Jocelyn Mejia, a senior, blew out her knee last week against Soda Springs and is done for the season, Coach Pinder told me. Cornea's first free throw plunked off the back of the iron. The second one a bit short. A bit short. Did not catch the rim. Dead ball goes to Westside. Well, welcome back to Rich High School. Apologies, internet was running fine and then all of a sudden just dropped off. We froze for a bit, but I think should be back on there for now. I may need to adjust some settings here. In the meantime, the Rebels scored some points. They went on a little bit of a scoring streak there toward the end of the first half. And then right at the buzzer, Julia Hopkin, in the act of shooting a three-pointer, was fouled. Hit 2 of the 3 Bear Lake Realty free throws, and at the half, Rich leads 33-8 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with your halftime show, including some Town of Randolph first half highlights. Back after this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Whenever you need dirt work, always think of J-Bar Excavation first. The professionals at J-Bar Excavation have all the right equipment and the experience to provide quality work that fits your schedule and your budget. Serving customers for years, the team at J-Bar Excavation understands the area and will work with you to create exactly what you're looking for. Stop in today. J-Bar Excavation, 90 Main Street in Randolph, Utah.
As the hospital closest to Bear Lake, professional medical care is always available at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. As a full-service hospital, Bear Lake Memorial offers an emergency room that's open 24/7. They treat patients of all ages. Other professional services include physicians' clinics, assisted living, home health services, counseling, dialysis, physical, occupational, and speech therapy, orthopedic care, and skilled nursing. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care.
Make this winter epic when you rent from Epic Recreation in Garden City, Utah. We rent cabins, snowmobiles, snowcat razors, snow tire bicycles, snowshoes, and more. Thank goodness winter is long, because at Bear Lake, we make it epic. Call us today and book your epic adventure at Bear Lake. Recreation and lodging packages available year-round. Call Epic Recreation today or book online at epicrecreation.net. When you're buying and selling real estate, you want to work with an agent that knows the area and understands property values. You want to work with an agent that listens to what you're looking for and knows how to find it for you. And it's important to know all of your options. That's why it's smart to work with the best. Gary McKee and the agents at Bear Lake Realty in Garden City, Utah, helping folks buy and sell real estate for over 25 years. When you work with Bear Lake Realty, you're working with the best. Visit bearlakerealty.com today. Rolene Kennedy of Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston is your Rich County representative. The mother of 5 Rich High graduates and grandmother of 3 more graduates in the making, Rolene is here for you. She's a recipient of GM's highest salesman honor, the Mark of Excellence Award winner, meaning she provides you with the best customer service in the industry. The next time you're looking for a car or truck, think Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, your Rich County representative.
Welcome to the halftime show on KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. Rebels with a furious first quarter, outscored Westside 20-3. Pirates only with, 3 field goals in the game. 1 in the first quarter, 2 in the second quarter. A lot of turnovers, and Rich really forcing the issue, putting a lot of pressure on defensively, has given the Westside Pirates a lot of trouble. 15 turnovers in that first half, plus the balanced scoring from Rich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players scored in that first half. And the Rebels lead 33-8 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more halftime show, including some first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph, home of the Rich Rebels. After this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Randolph is located near the geographic center of Rich County, Utah, on a high plateau with an average elevation of 6,300 feet. The first group of settlers, led by Randolph H. Stewart, camped on a knoll south of the present town site on March 14, 1870. Randolph is a town of extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 in the winter. The folks who live here are also extreme, extremely loyal, extremely friendly, and extremely supportive of our youth. Good luck to all the Rich Rebels this year from everyone at the town of Randolph. Coverage of Rich High School sports is also being made possible by Delmas Equipment, repairing equipment for over 20 years, farming equipment assembly, and custom fabrication. The Thompson Ranch, Brian and Becky Thompson, promoting student learning and success in all areas. And Western Ag Credit, reliable credit for all things agriculture.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Back to the halftime show where the Rebels lead 33-8 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich dominant in that first half. Westside cold from the floor, just 3 of 15. And that's another, it's not just that they're cold. I mean, that's a big part of it, but they've also only taken 18 shots total. The Rebels with almost twice that, a total of 35 shots. And a big part of that was turnovers. Rich really took care of it. 3 turnovers, Westside with 15. Rebels shooting 37% overall, Westside 17%. Pirates actually outscored Rich, but the Rebels taking care of it better. I should say out-rebounded Rich, 21-19. Rebels with 6 offensive rebounds though, and the Rebels on top, 33-8 at the end of the first half. Some more Rich County, or Town of Randolph first half highlights. Julia Hopkin led the Rebels with 7 points in that first half. Kiara Grohl and Risha Larson 6 points apiece, 4 from Stacy and Smith. Stacy also had 7 rebounds. 2 points apiece from Wallenstein and Talisha Larson, and then Kaylee Cornea and Lauren Thompson with 1 point each. Lauren Thompson also had 4 rebounds, and the Rebels are up by 25 with 16 minutes left to go in this one. Rich leading the Westside Pirates. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more of your halftime show and the third quarter coming up. These first half highlights have been brought to you by the home of the Rich Rebels, Town of Randolph. Good luck, Mayor. Good luck from the Mayor, Lynn Weston, board member Sim Bell, Brian Wires, Bridget Pugmire, Melanie Lim, and clerk Lana Peart.
This is Rich Rebels Senior Talisha Larson, and you're tuned into Rich High Hoops on Rebel Radio KADQ FM 98.3 with live streaming video at mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. Schedule a family whitewater rafting trip today. Packages include your hotel room, transportation, whitewater rafting, and lunch in a native teepee. The Wind River Canyon is located on the Wind River Indian Reservation in Riverton, Wyoming, and is home to the Northern Arapaho and Eastern Shoshone tribes. Come and enjoy the waves, the breathtaking views of the oldest canyons in Wyoming. Call today the Wind River Hotel and Casino, where families play, stay, win. 866-657-1604.
Rebels on top 33-8 at the half. First half highlights were presented by the Town of Randolph. Rich, the balance in that first half and then the way they took care of the ball, the two biggest differences to me, the biggest positives. 9 different Rebels scored, and Rich only turned it over 3 times, whereas Westside I had with 15 turnovers. Now, Rich also getting some technical free throws. Oh. Westside added a player. Thank you, Rob and Stacy. Westside added a player at half onto the roster. So Kiara gets 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws to start the second half. Missed the first. The second rolls around and around and up and then back down through. And Kiara has 7 points. The Bear Lake Realty free throw makes it 34-8. And Rich has the basketball to start this third quarter, presented by Epic Recreation. Update if you're trying to watch at home, maybe the internet is out, the line is down. Here's a inbound stolen by Mari Wade, and she loses the ball. It popped out of her hand. She pulls it back in and then is fouled in the back as she goes up for the shot. The player added is number 20, and I believe we saw her in the JV and freshman games, or at least in the JV game. Sadie Waite, I believe, is the one. She's listed as number 20 on the roster, a freshman, and she's out there to start this third quarter. Free throw by Mari Wade, short off the front of the iron. As the Rebels inbound pass, I was just talking about how well they took care of the ball. They turn it over on the first play of the third quarter, and West Side's Maury Wade misses the first front of the iron. Second one off the back of the iron and pops out. Offensive rebound by J.C. Robinson. Her putback is off. Rebels have the defensive rebound. Kiera goes up, misses the shot, too short off the glass, and a defensive rebound for Haley Bomsta. No, I think I misread that number. Yeah, it is Bomsta. Sadie Waite with the basketball out on the right wing. You can see she's in a different uniform. She steps to her right, pulls up and misses off the back of the iron. Rebels with a long rebound to Julia Hopkin. And Rich sets up the offense. Hopkin backs it out to the center timeline. West Side has switched to a man-to-man defense. Wade pokes it away from Grohl, but Kiera, too quick, chases it back down. A little bit of a drive, dishes off to Smith at the free throw line, misses. And nobody there for Rich. Coach Lundgren shouts out rebound. That shot was off the right side of the iron to the glass and then popped out. Kiera pokes it away from Waite and then chases it down in the left corner. Gets by Waite, dribbles to her right, pull up right block, too strong over the top, off the glass. Fight for the rebound. Thompson and Bomsta wrapped up for a jump ball, brought to you by Mount Valley Cattle Company. Again, steals in the game are presented by Station in Randolph. 3-point shot by T7 Propane in Woodruff. So far, the Randolph Country Store adjustment of the game has been the Rich ability to take care of the basketball and limit turnovers. Here's a turnover for Rich. Station in Randolph steal. Thompson tipped it away. Smith comes up with it. She'll dish across the lane to Hopkin, who misses a bit short. A lot of contact on the miss, and then it's out of bounds off of Hopkin and Rich. Kaylee Raymond was there defensively, and the officials may have chatted at halftime and said, hey, let's let them play a little bit more. I think each team had 7 fouls in that first half and just 1 Rebel foul in this second half. Sadie Waite, crossover dribble, gets by Grohl into the middle and misses the shot short. Hopkin pulls down the Rebel rebound, and she's bumped lightly for the foul. J.C. Robinson, I believe, with her first personal foul for Westside. 6:13. That's Hopkins' second rebound of the quarter. McKenna Stacy led the Rebels with 7 rebounds in the first half, and Lauren Thompson had 4. Kiera across the timeline, right to left. Nice pass, entry pass inside. Thompson got it to Hopkin, and the defense was there. Lauren then travels as she looks for a passing lane. And more than just Coach McKee, others also thought, Julia, go up with that shot. She was on the left side. Wade may have, she was right there defensively, and I think Julia may have thought that Wade had a better position than she did to try and block. Kiera pokes it away from Waite again, but it's into the hands of Wade. Up to the right side. Shot too strong by Robinson. Offensive rebound for West Side. It's tipped up around, a little bit sloppy, but Cornea comes up with it. Ahead to Hopkin, left side. Layup, just about too strong off the glass, but Hopkin gets it to go. And it's 36-8 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich dominating in this ball game. Kiera again goes for the steal. Sadie Waite crosses over, gets past, but then loses the dribble. It's wrapped up. Smith is there for the Mount Valley Cattle Company jump ball, brought to you by Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho. This possession arrow goes to Rich, and Thompson inbounds to Grohl. Kiera dribbles with the right hand across the timeline. Rebels attacking right to left at mylocalradio.com. Thompson fires into Hopkin. Nice move. Then up with the left hand, and Wade blocks it. And that's exactly why Hopkin didn't go up the last time she had that position. In fear of being blocked. Inbound play brought to you by Circle H Land and Cattle. Kiera triggers and goes into Hopkin. She had Robinson on her hip, and JC fights around and fouls Julia. Robinson, the last time these teams played, had 8 points. So far in this one has 2. Hopkin will inbound this time with the Circle H Land and Cattle Company inbound play. Proud to support the Rich Rebels. Thompson bounces into Julia. Back out to Thompson. Left wing jumper. Good. 15 feet out. It rattles home. 38-8. The Rebels up by 30. And on the inbound pass, the Pirates stepped over the line. Lauren Thompson with her first field goal, going back there to that jumper from the left wing. Kiera inbounds. Smith with a nice little move, gets around the defense, misses short on the layup. And Kaylee Raymond pulls down the West Side rebound. Sadie Waite across the timeline. Kiera again going for the steal. Wade crosses over, then drives, dishes back for the long 2. from Raymond. That one's over the top. Rebel rebound out to Kiera Girl quickly. Up ahead to Cornea from the right side. A little too strong. Smith, the offensive rebound up on the left side. And that's good for Rich off the glass. 40-8 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Amber Smith with the offensive rebound and the putback. Wait, again, Kiera going for the steal and wrap-up jump ball. This possession arrow will give it right back to Westside. Grohl not showing any mercy to the freshman Sadie Waite, who is battling and seems to be holding her own. Kiera will get a breather. Amber Smith also checks out. Smith with 6 points in the game. Half a point shy of her season average. On the floor, Thompson, Stacy, Cornea, Wallenton, and Hopkin. Hot pass to the left side. Raymond bounces down to Waite. She passes inside. It's deflected right back to her. Then she does get it down in to Robinson. A Rebel rebound and a foul on Maury Wade. I think it was Hopkin who pulled down the rebound for Rich. Wade with her first personal foul, third Westside team foul. Talisha Larson checks into the game, and Hopkin gets a breather. Lauren Thompson to bring it across the timeline. Rebels dominated in the freshman and JV games, 40-14 freshman, 45-21 in the JV. And Rich varsity on top, 40-8. Thompson looking inside, dribbles to the right, or to the free throw line, misses long on the jumper. Wallenstein gets the rebound, kicks it back out to Thompson, who misses. Stacy with the offensive rebound. She's blocked. It's poked away from her as another offensive rebound. And Rich will inbound from the baseline. That's 3 offensive rebounds essentially in that one possession. Circle H Land Cattle Company inbound play. Rebels wing it around to the top. Thompson, Stacy dribbles right, back to her left, finds a lane, drives to the hoop. She's fouled on the floor on the way. Wallenstein with a nice screen down on the block. And Rich has another Circle H Land Cattle Company inbound play from the baseline. Sadie Waite picks up her first personal foul and the 4th Westside team foul. 3:24 left in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Stacy into Cornea, too strong off the glass. Stacy the offensive board, too strong off the glass. And then the rebound is pulled down by by Maury Wade. To Sadie Waite, and she's called for a double dribble. She's not sure why. And that's a 3rd turnover of the quarter, 18th of the game for Westside. I've got Rich with just 5. That is incredible. I didn't have, well, actually our second key of the game brought to you by Rich County was the golden rule. Take care of that basketball. Rich has done that very well in this game. Kim Nye checks in. So it's Nye, Wallenton, Talisha Larson, Thompson, and Stacy on the floor for Rich, leading 40-8 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich jumped out to a 23 lead in the first quarter and led by 25 at the half. Thompson finds a lane, drives, and is fouled by Ellie Stegelmeyer. Her second personal. Thompson heads to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. Rebels 6 of 9, make it 7 of 11. The Bear Lake Realty free throw line in this game. Thompson 1 for 2 so far, has 3 points, make it 4 as he swishes the first one home. And a second free throw coming for Lauren. 3:02 left. Third quarter is brought to you by Epic Recreation. Make your vacation an epic one to remember. Visit epicrecreation.net. Thompson's second free throw short off the front of the iron, and the rebound pulled down by the Westside Pirates' JC Robinson. Pass to the right wing. Stegelmeyer has it go through her hands and out of bounds, and a 4th turnover for Westside. That's been tonight's story of the game, is the turnover differential. Westside with 19, Rebels with 5. Rebels have also hit their shots far more consistently and been a lot more balanced in scoring. Stacy, left wing, Risha for 3. No, just short. She chases down her own rebound at the free throw line, kicks it out to Nye, and that's through her hands and out of bounds on the right wing. 41-8, Rebels on top, 2:34. Rich will get back into action tomorrow night at Tabiona. I had a question about how Rich would perform tonight against Westside, considering that all week's preparation and practice was focused on Tabiona, but that has not hurt the Rebels tonight. Stegelmeyer drives into the lane, loses it, wraps up on a jump ball, brought to you by Mount Valley Cattle Company, Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho, and it's Rebel basketball to inbound Well, the crowd was a little bit louder in that first half when things were closer. 41-8, Rich on top by 33. Rich scored 33 in the first half. West Side had 8 in the first half. Hadn't scored yet in this second. Rebels turn it over for a 4th time in the quarter. That's more turnovers in this third quarter than they had in the first 2 combined. Right wing, Kelsey Hillman holds, then bounces inside. She finds Love, turns back out to Hillman. Long 2-pointer is short for an air ball, but Raymond pulls in the West Side rebound. It's poked away from Hillman outside, and then poked away again. Saved into the hands of Stacy, who's fouled by Wade. Station and Randolph steal for the Rebels as they just continue to get into passing lanes. Both teams struggling to hang on to it in this third quarter, brought to you by Epic Recreation. Make sure to stay tuned for our Bear Lake Memorial Hospital 4th and our post-game show featuring the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. That's coming up after the game. Pass to Kim Nye. She'll dribble to her left, pull up from about 6 feet on the right angle and drain it. Nothing but net. 43-8. Kim Nye with the bucket. And Rich leads by 35. Maury Wade, top of the key, dishes left side. Out on the wing, Robinson dribbles to her right, finds a little lane, pulls up and hits off the glass. J.C. Robinson from the left elbow. Rich pushing, Stacy up inside, and Talisha Larson finishes from the right side. 45, just like that, West Side scores and the Rebels answer real quick. Talisha with 4 points in the game. Stacy with the assist. Robinson down the right block is blocked and fouled by, is that Risha or Talisha on the foul? I believe it would have been first for either one of them. Second Rebel team foul. And it is Talisha. At the free throw line, J.C. Robinson coming alive here in this third quarter. Had 2 points in the game in the first 2 quarters combined, has 3 here in the third. And another free throw coming as she knocked down the first. Second one off the back of the iron, but drops back down through. 45-12, West Side. 4 points in the last about 30 seconds of game time. Risha, left wing, bounces inside. Nye posted up, turns, shoots. A little too strong to the left off the glass. So it was a quick release, and Nye just about got it to go. Wade with the Pirates rebound. Up ahead, they go to Hillman, and she travels as Risha Larson was right there defensively. Risha Larson was there, and Westside Pirates fans don't like the call. Hillman called for the travel. A 6th Westside turnover of the quarter brings their total to 21 by my tally. Stacy across the timeline, gives to Risha. Looking inside from the left wing. One dribble, then it gives to Stacy. McKenna drives by the D, up with the right hand and in on the right side. Stacy, boy, she's quick. Covers a lot of ground with just a couple steps and makes it 47-12. Pirates pass to the right side, deflected. Robinson, or Raymond, thought that was last touched by Rich. So did some Westside fans. I didn't see either way. Good call there. Stacy across the timeline. Here's 3-2. Walentine double dribbles. She wanted to set up for the shot, but Robinson was out there on the defense. And that's 5 turnovers in the quarter for Rich. But Rebels lead 47-12 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Here's the inbound. Wade from half court, just a bit wide right. And at the end of 3, it's Rich 47, Westside 12 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. This third quarter has been brought to you by Epic Recreation. Make your vacation an epic one to remember. Visit epicrecreation.net or find us on Facebook. Rebel Basketball on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
Make this winter epic when you rent from Epic Recreation in Garden City, Utah. We rent cabins, snowmobiles, snowcat razors, snow tire bicycles, snowshoes, and more. Thank goodness winter is long, because at Bear Lake, we make it epic. Call us today and book your epic adventure at Bear Lake. Recreation and lodging packages available year-round. Call Epic Recreation today or book online at epicrecreation.net.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. The Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming offers a family dinosaur dig and vacation package that includes digging for fossils at the Wyoming Dinosaur Center, sack lunches, tours of the museum, and lovely clean rooms for a comfortable night's stay. With 3 restaurants to choose from, you and your family will have fun, eat well, and rest easy. Schedule your family dinosaur dig at the Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming today. Call 866-657-1604.
Coach Miner said that she thought that to stop and beat the Rich Rebels, they needed to stop Kiara Grohl. Grohl averages almost 17 a game tonight, just 7. But the other Rebels have really stepped up tonight. And the Rebels lead 47-12 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Pass down inside, looking for Robinson on the block, and it's lost out of bounds. That brings the total turnovers for Westside up to 23. That's been an issue tonight for sure for the Pirates. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. It's the fourth quarter, brought to you by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Count on us to care. Pass across the top, a little bit lazy. Wade steals it, goes to the other end for Westside, and Maury Wade with her first field goal of the game makes it 47-14 on the steal and the layup. Wallenstein, Johnson, Hatch, Leifson, and Larson. That's Talisha on the floor. Alley on the left side, bounces free throw line to Hatch, back outside. Fallon kicks it again to Wallenstein on the left wing. Not a lot of movement from Rich. Wallenstein drives in, it's poked away. She chases it back down at half court, and Rich resets. 7:05 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, a couple of dribbles down toward the wing, right in front of the Rebel student section. Rich on top by 33, 47-14, and throws it away again. And Maury Wade again to the other end with the layup. Westside can climb back in real quick if Rich keeps doing that. 47-16. Coach Lundgren calls motion. We'll see if we get a little bit more of that. Wallenstein double dribbles as she comes across the timeline, and Rich with 3 possessions and 3 turnovers to start this Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Kim Nye checks back into the game. It's Nye, Wallenstein, Leifson, Talisha Larson, and Sydney Hatch on the floor for the Rich Rebels. On the right wing, Robinson to Hillman. Kick it out left wing, and 3-point shot attempt by Maury Wade is off the heel of the basket. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds off of Rich. Westside will inbound from the baseline. 6:26 left in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth. Robinson in the right corner, looks up top, nothing there. Leifson with a nice poke away from Hillman, out of bounds off of Rich again. Hillman will inbound from the sideline. It's Hillman, Wade, Robinson, Love, and Raymond on the floor for the Pirates. Inbound to Wade. Maury looks left, looks right, mostly looking right, dribbles to her right, gets past the D, and is fouled as she forces one up from the right baseline about 10 feet out. Not a real high percentage shot, but she draws the foul and heads to the free throw line. Wade 1 for 2 so far in this ball game at the free throw line. Is your audio cutting out? Rob Leifson running the camera tonight, keeping some stats for us. Maury Wade's first free throw hits the front of the rim and crawls down through. Wade 2 for 6 points in the game. Had just 1 at the half, but 5 here in the fourth quarter. A couple of steals and layups have facilitated most of those points. Rebels with 3 team fouls, Pirates with 6, and the scores table wants a quick word with the official. Rebels just subbed somebody in that was not on the varsity roster, maybe. Ellie Brown just checked into the game, and at the scores table, Todd Stacy doing his job, says she was not on the varsity roster to start this game. In fact, I don't have room on my stat sheet for Eliana Brown. We'll see how if she scores, I might have to get creative on my score sheet. 47-17. Maury Wade will have a second free throw. Officials discussing, I think, that after this second free throw by Wade, they'll clear the lane, and Westside, nope, looks like they'll clear the lane first, and then Wade will shoot. Maybe the officials discussing that now. Well, I'm not going to speculate anymore. We'll just see what they do. So they clear the lane. Wade shoots and misses. It rimmed around and out. So that was her second free throw on the foul shots. And now she'll get 2 more free throws on the technical foul. A couple of dribbles. She's 50% from the line so far. Swishes that first of the 2 technical free throws. Has 1 more coming. 47-18. Rebels have led by as much as, I think, 35, the biggest lead in the ball game. Second free throw also good. So Wade shoots 4, makes 3 of them, and now Westside will inbound from the sideline. This could be a 6-point possession should they hit a 3. Now, they haven't hit a 3 in the game yet, but it could be. That's the potential here. Maury Wade with it on the right wing. Rebels defending, man-to-man. Wade pulls up, misses short. May have been partially blocked by Wallentine. Hatch battling for the rebound. Can't hang on to it. Out of bounds, back to Westside. And credit Shayla Love, never giving up on the play. Knocked it away and didn't let Hatch just pull that one in for an easy rebound. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And Wade inbounds, goes to Love. She'll dribble around toward the free throw line, cut off there. Pass up top, and Nye gets in, pokes it away. A station in Randolph steal. Kim dribbles left side, free throw line, pulls up and shoots short. It was blocked. Hatch with the offensive board, missed. Offensive rebound, Eliana Brown with the putback. Thanks. Some pizza from Logan Johnson, and appreciate that. Ellie Brown with the bucket on the offensive rebound. Here's on the other end, a missed shot. Hatch pulls down the Rebel rebound, and it's 49-19 with under 5.5 to go in this ball game. Wallentine, a couple of dribbles, bounces free throw line to Hatch, then runs to the basket, gets the pass. Nice give and go, and Wallentine is fouled by Kelsey Hillman. Was Wallentine in the act of shooting? I don't know, but it's a 7th team foul, so Wallentine will at least get a 1-and-1 here. The foul. Kelsey Hillman is her second. And it is a 1-and-1, I believe. Wallentine with 2 points in the game. First Bear Lake Realty free throw. Good. Down back of the iron and down through. Wallentine 4 of 7 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line in varsity action this season. One of the leading scorers for the JV team, who won tonight 45-21. Freshman team for Rich also won 40-14. Not too different from tonight's varsity score. 50-19 is your score, and Wallentine splashes home the second free throw. Nothing but nylon. It's 51-19. Rebels on top. Rich jumped out to a 20-3 lead in the first quarter and has never looked back. They've just extended that lead out bigger and bigger, led by as much as 35 at midway through the third, and Rebels are on top by 33. Leifson deflects the pass away and in and out of the hands of Kelsey Hillman. Another turnover. Good hands by Jackie Leifson. Some good minutes here in the fourth quarter. Inbound, and Risha Larson will dribble up across the timeline. Younger lineup in there for Rich, other than Leifson, the lone senior on the floor. Nope, Kim Nye, a senior as well. Thanks, Rob. A little shake of the head. And Risha Larson, a senior. I'm a little discombobbled. Leifson with the drive up off the glass, misses a little bit wide right. A fight for the rebound, and it's pulled in by Robinson. Or by Raymond, rather. Kaylee Raymond up across the timeline. Down inside, Robinson kicks it back out. Wade for 3, off the glass, just a bit short. Offensive board, Hillman put back, popped out on the back of the iron. Offensive rebound again for the Pirates. That one's no good, and the rebound, a fight for it. A Mound Valley Cattle Company jump ball, Ellie Brown. That'll be her second rebound of the game already, I believe. 4:25 left to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. The Mound Valley Cattle Company jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to Rich. Larson across the timeline. It's I should mention Larson, Nye, Leifson, Hatch, and Brown on the floor. Leifson dribbles, gets down to the baseline, bounces across to Nye. She'll kick it back out. Left elbow, Larson is short. That's Risha. She chases down her own rebound in the corner after it bounced off the front of the iron. Then goes back up top to Leifson. Ball popped away from her, and it's picked up by Kenley Nance. Nance all the way down to the right baseline, picks it up and kicks it out to Robinson. Then up top to Wade to reset the offense. She looks over to Coach Piner. This game, these teams played a much closer game as Robinson hits from the right side. She got it down low on the block and made it count. It was 55-45 the last time these teams met. You can't help but wonder just how much of a difference Jocelyn Mejia makes for this West Side team. Ellie Brown lobs it inside. Nice pass to Leifson, but the defense right underneath on her, so she couldn't get off a shot. Rich kicks it back outside and resets. Risha gets inside, and it's poked away. 5th turnover of the quarter for Rich. Mari Wade up the right side. Raymond, long 2, misses. Rebound, tipped out, and Wade pulls it in for West Side. The Pirates give it again to Raymond, long 2. This one rattles and pops out. Offensive board by Robinson, put back too strong off the left side. A fight for the rebound. Raymond and Nye end up on the floor. And now Sydney Hopkin checks into the game. West Side inbounds with 2:51 left to go. Wade, entry pass, looking for Robinson. Defended well by Brown. Is tipped back outside. Wade gets his left side. Hillman drives, and she's bumped to the floor. A foul, and I believe it's on the floor. Called against Kim Nye. She does not. She doesn't back down from anybody. 51-21. Rebels on top. Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rebels jumped out to a 20-3 lead in the first, and they've just continued to build that lead. Nice entry or inbound pass. J.C. Robinson finishes from the right side. Robinson has 10 points, and it's 51-23. Rebels on top. Leifson, Brown, left wing. Ellie drives past the defense, puts it up too strong over the top. Offensive rebound by Hopkin, and she misses on the putback, and the West Side Pirates pull it in. 2:20 left to go. Rebel girls will get back in action, as will the boys, tomorrow at Tabiona. Our pregame starts at 5 o'clock as Robinson, nice step through with the right-footed pivot and goes up with the left-handed in. Robinson, 51-25. Robinson has 6 points in the quarter, 12 in the game. Risha Larson left open, top of the key. 3, drains it, nothing but net. She drilled it. Risha with the 3. Has 9 points in the ball game. That's just our second T7 Propane and Woodruff three-pointer of the game for Rich. Up to the right side. Shot is short by West Side. Rebels pull down the rebound, but a quick wrap-up. Nye goes down holding her arm on the physical play from both teams. Kim back to her feet. They stopped play for her, so she, I believe, will have to check out. She may have had the wind knocked out of her or something. She comes up red-faced and holding her arm up right at her chest. Oh, she's had some trouble with the right shoulder and maybe having a little bit of pain with that now. Checking into the game, Taylor McKinnon. I believe this is her first varsity action that I'm aware of. Risha Larson across the timeline, dribbles to her right. Man-to-man defense, will drive to the free throw line, kick back out to Leifson. Jackie drives in and loses it. She thought about kicking it off to Fallon Johnson in the corner. Johnson had started to cut toward the hoop. Rachel Walmsley checks into the game. You got Leifson, Johnson, Walmsley, McKinnon, and Sydney Hopkin on the floor. Wade bounces inside. McKinnon tips it away, but Wade gets it back, pulls up on the right corner and misses short. McKinnon with the rebound, gives to Leifson. 1:15 left to go. Leifson quickly across the timeline, but Westside got back very quickly defensively. 54-25. Rebels on top by 29. McKinnon bounces to Hopkin at the free throw line, turns, one dribble, pulls up, and it rims and bounces around and then falls through. Hopkin with the bucket, her first varsity points, I believe. Nope, she scored a couple of free throws earlier in the season. 56-25, and a offensive foul called against Kaylee Raymond against of Westside. I didn't see what the foul was, but Rich takes over. A moving screen, thanks, Rob. Rich takes over with 47 seconds left to go and leading 56-25. Leifson dribbles across the timeline. Got a credit to Jackie Leifson, Kim Nye, some of these other seniors that, boy, they put in the same amount of work and effort every day in practice and don't quite get as much time in the game, but it's good to see Jackie out there here in the closing minutes of this fourth quarter. Fallon Johnson dribbles, then looks to Rachel Walmsley. It's poked away and then saved. Great effort by Nance. Rebels go down inside, and was that Hopkin? Fallon Johnson with the bucket. And it's 58-25. Rebels take advantage of that extra defender out as Nance dove for the ball. Hillman drives, time running down. Hillman, it rolls around and then drops down through off the glass. And that will end it right there. 58-27. Rebels with a dominant win over the Westside Pirates. Westside with 15 points in the fourth quarter after they scored just 12 through the first 3 quarters combined. And the Rebels with the win, 58-27 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Our fourth quarter has been brought to you by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Count on us to care. We'll take a quick break and be back with our post-game show, including the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, right after this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
As the hospital closest to Bear Lake, professional medical care is always available at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. As a full-service hospital, Bear Lake Memorial offers an emergency room that's open 24/7. They treat patients of all ages. Other professional services include physicians' clinics, assisted living, home health services, counseling, dialysis, physical, occupational, and speech therapy, orthopedic care, and skilled nursing. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care. The best family vacations create lifelong memories. The Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming offers a family dinosaur dig and vacation package that includes digging for fossils at the Wyoming Dinosaur Center, sack lunches, tours of the museum, and lovely clean rooms for a comfortable night's stay. With 3 restaurants to choose from, you and your family will have fun, eat well, and rest easy. Schedule your family dinosaur dig at the Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton.
No matter what you need to have printed, Weststar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Weststar Printing. Stop in today. Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
Welcome back to Rich High School and the Rebel post-game show. Rich with a dominant win tonight. Rebels over the Westside Pirates. Let's get into it right now on the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. Gourmet sandwiches fresh and fast every day at 113 Front Street in Evanston. That's Jimmy John's. Rich in the first quarter, well, Westside scored first. It was 2-0, and then Rich got a 3-point basket from Julia Hopkin, led 3-2 and never looked back. The Rebels went on a 20-1 run the rest of the way through the first quarter. Led 20-3 at the end of one, 33-8 at the half, led by as much as 35 midway through the third quarter. It was 43-8, and Rich went on to win 58-27. 13 different Rebels scored, nobody in double figures, but when you get that kind of balance and scoring attack, 13 different players score, you're going to win a lot of games. Rebels with a win, 58-27, the final score. Rich over Westside. Rebels improve to 9-7 ahead of Friday night's game at Tabiona. Big region battle at Tabiona Friday night for the Rebels. But a win Thursday against Westside, 58-27. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Gourmet sandwiches fresh and fast every day at 113 Front Street in Evanston. That's where fresh and fast meet. You're tuned into the Rebel postgame show. After the break, we'll have your Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet shot and play of the game, plus the Randolph Country Store adjustment of the game. That's coming up here on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you have dental care done, you let the dentist and the hygienists into your personal space. It's important that you and your family trust that your dentist will provide professional care in a comfortable atmosphere. Comprehensive Family Dental is a family-owned and operated business that understands how important this trust is. 2 locations make it convenient for you and your family when scheduling appointments. When it comes to your dental work, expect the best. Call Comprehensive Family Dental today at 435-793-2210. If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
Back to the post-game show here on KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. We had your Jimmy John 3D Fast recap, and it's time now for your shot play of the game, brought to you by Rolling Kennedy, Rich County's representative for Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Also, your game adjustment brought to you by the Randolph Country Store. We may be small, but we've got it all. That's what we'll do first, is that Randolph Country Store adjustment of the game. And this didn't happen in game. I mean, taking care of the ball, that happened in game, but the adjustment, I think, came before the game. Rebels had 3 turnovers in the entire first half and led 33-8. A few more turnovers. They had 11 in the second half, 6 in the fourth quarter, but a lot of that was with younger players in and players with less experience in the ball game. Ultimately, though, 14 turnovers in a game, boy, Rich could live with that every night. 14 turnovers. So the way Rich took care of the ball, that was tonight's Randolph Country Store adjustment of the game. The Randolph Country Store, we may be small, but we've got it all. Rolling Kennedy, Rich County's representative at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, brings you the shot and play of the game. The play of the game, we had a couple of candidates, one in the first quarter. We're going to go with the one in the second quarter. Rebels came up with a station in Randolph Steel. Kiara Grohl took the ball, about 1 or 2 dribbles, then passed up ahead to Talisha Larson, who then bounced it down inside to Amber Smith for the finish. That put Rich up 27-5 at that point. Great ball movement on the fast break, and Rebels scored the easy bucket. That's your play of the game, brought to you by Rolene Kennedy. Rolene Kennedy's shot of the game will give to Julia Hopkin. Rebels were down 2-0 to start. Westside hit their first field goal with about 30 seconds into the first quarter, and then Julia Hopkin hit a 3 that gave Rich the lead, and they never looked back. That was the closest the game was all night long, and Rich dominated this one. And again, that was your shot of the game, Julia's 3-point basket to put Rich on top, which that lead they never relinquished. Rolene Kennedy is Rich County's representative at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Well, that trigger us to move ahead. Coming up on the Town of Laketown Rebel Sports Update, we'll visit with Ashley Brown, Rebel boys basketball head coach. Rebels win tonight, 58-27. We'll have some more stats and highlights for you. The Rebels, just what they did offensively, how they shot the ball. But boy, what a good night for the entire team. Just a couple of players didn't score tonight. 58-27, the Rebels beat Westside. And we'll be back with more on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
There's real power in enthusiasm. It spells the difference between mediocrity and having real, successful accomplishments. The mayor and town council from the town of Laketown recognize the enthusiasm of the parents, teachers, fans, and students of Rich High School. Whether it's your education, athletics, academics, or even your daily chores, enthusiasm can make all the difference. When it comes to hard things in life, don't say, "Why me?" Just say, "Try me." Remember, it's the tough things that make us the strongest. The cattle ranchers at Laziest Ranching are proud supporters of the youth in our community. Sim, Joe Jean, Carol, and Millie Weston, along with Sim Jr. and Maggie, remind everyone to eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels. That's right. Eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels.
Welcome back to post-game show. The Rebels with a dominant win tonight, 58-27 over the Westside Pirates. And it's time for the Town of Laketown Rebel Sports Update. Good luck, Mayor. Good luck, Rebels, from the Mayor, Sim Weston, and council members Dallas Clark, Chris Hodges, Gary Ogilvie, and Delora White. Ryan STEINECKERT with Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels. Coach, a 1-1 weekend. Let's touch real quickly again on that win over Manila. I thought you guys battled hard. You never gave up, came from behind to win.
Yeah, that was a good win for us. Manila's a very good team. They had lots of confidence coming in, only losing one game. And, our kids had to play 4 quarters, and they did a good job in doing that. And I think the key to the game was rebounding, and we out-rebounded them, and I think that's what helped us win.
At South Summit, the first 2.5 quarters were great. You guys were actually ahead 38-34 with about midway through that third quarter. But from that point on, what do you see as what happened?
We became very passive on offense. They play great defense. They get after you and make you extend. And so we were having a hard time running our sets, and we just couldn't get anything going offensively because of that. But a lot of that had to do with what South Summit was doing to us. They were a very aggressive man team, and, they just got after us, and we got a little bit tired and wore out. And then, if you look at our stats, I think they probably killed us on the boards.
Did you see something as far as what they were doing that you're going to work on in practice in preparation for maybe the Penguins or Valley later in the year?
Oh, yeah. You can't start an offense from half court, and they just kept pressuring us, and we just kept backing away from pressure. And, when we were trying to start our offenses from clear up above the three-point line, and, you just don't have any passing lanes to do anything on offense. And, so that's something we got to get better at. We got to be able to move without the basketball. When we do have the basketball and somebody's pressuring us like that, we got to be able to go to the basket, and we didn't.
And is that a lot of – I noticed a lot of times guys, the guard bringing it up would pick up the dribble, and then you're in some trouble way out high.
Yeah, that was a lot of the trouble. And then we'd take one dribble and pick up the ball when we did get it to the wing. And, so then you don't have anything to do with the ball unless you can pass it to somebody who's open. So there's things we got to work on. We got to make sure that we get better at. But, our kids have got to have enough confidence that they're willing to, when somebody's pressuring you, to go to the basket.
This week you're at Tabiona, and they may see that, what happened at South Summit, and employ some of that this week.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to watch the film, and he'll see what South Summit did to us, and he'll try to do some of the same things, And going to Tabby's not an easy place to play, and Coach Gines will have him ready. He knows how important this game is as well as we do.
They've been up and down a little bit this year, but they definitely have some guys that can score. Wyatt Fabrizio's at 18 or 20 points a game, and Dakota Young, transfer from Duchesne's, doing well. They're a pretty solid team.
Yeah, they are. We watched them a little bit at the preview, and they do some good things. They're well coached, so it's not going to be an easy game, and we'll have to play well to beat them there.
Coach Gines, I think, has been coaching at Tabiona longer than I've been on earth.
Yeah, he's been there a long time, and like I say, he does a great job. The kids play hard for him, and going there, you're going to have to battle, and it's going to take 4 quarters to win.
He really, it seems like, knows how to get the most out of his guys.
Yeah, most times he might not have the most athletic guys, but he can get them to play hard, and he can get them to do what he wants them to do, and this year's no different.
Do you feel like anything changes at Tabiona, whether you're not in the old gym with the stage and the packed, the tight space, now you're in a newer, bigger gym with a little more room?
It's going to be interesting because, in that little gym, that seemed like it was a big advantage for them because they had their fans sitting right on you. And, this bigger gym, we haven't played in it yet, but, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And hopefully, with it being bigger, that it gives us a chance that we can, come out with a victory.
In particular, obviously you want to start well. What do you need to do offensively to beat Tabiona, you think?
We got to execute offensively. When we run our sets, we got to make sure that we run it to score and not just to go through the motions of running a set. And that's kind of what happened to us at South Summit. We weren't willing to do anything to score. We were just trying to get through whatever play we were trying to run. So we got to be better with our sets, and then again we got to rebound.
Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels, thanks for your time. Good luck Friday night at Tabby.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Coach, for joining us on the Rebel Sports Update presented by the Town of Laketown. Good luck, Rebels, from the Mayor and Town Council of Laketown. Again, a dominant win for the Rebel girls tonight, 58-27 over Westside. And look at the last time these teams played. Rebels won by 10 at Westside, 55-45 tonight. A 31-point victory, 58-27. Stay tuned on the Rebel postgame show. One more quick break. We'll take a look ahead at Rich County sports and activities. What's coming up the rest of this weekend, and here on KADQ and the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
In life, your integrity could also be considered your own personal brand. In ranching, the brand outlasts the rancher. As individuals, your character and your integrity also outlast your lifetime. At Reese Land and Livestock, the Rexes congratulate the Rich County School District students as they create personal integrity, their own individual brands, and wish you good luck in this year's academics and sports.
Back to the post-game show. Rebels won tonight 58-27. Rich jumped out to a 20-3 lead in the first quarter and never looked back. Real quickly on the
Ryan STEINECKERT with Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels.
Oops, my mistake there. Pushed the wrong button. Looking ahead at Rich County Sports and Activities. This is brought to you. Is it brought to you by Lazy S Ranching? No, I think it was somebody else. Anyway, looking ahead at Rich County Sports and Activities, let's see. I'm a little bit lost. Get myself organized here. Should have done that a minute ago. The girls basketball team tonight, obviously the win over Westside. Tomorrow, Rebels are at Tabiona. It's a big region doubleheader. One game for the girls, one for the boys. Both teams, I think, from Tabiona are going to challenge the Rebels for what could be a region title. I mean, those are two competitive teams, close. Should be a couple of close and very good games. Tabiona with a new gym. That'll be exciting to see the new gymnasium. Freshmen play at 2:30, JV at 4, varsity girls at 5, varsity boys at 7. Our pregame starts tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Rebel wrestlers this weekend are at the Sugar Salem tournament. That's all day tomorrow and Saturday. And the Rich Middle School basketball team, the boys, take on Lyman. That's here at Rich High School. The games begin tomorrow at 8 a.m. There's a handful of games, and again, they begin at 8 a.m. Then Saturday, Rebel boys get back on the court, and they'll host the Mount Vernon Patriots in Region 22 play. Our pregame starts at 3:30. It's a varsity-only game. Mount Vernon with just 8 guys on the basketball team. One of the top scorers in the state, though, in is it Orlando Martinez? I'm not sure on the first name, but a kid scoring better than 20 points a game. He's averaging a triple-double with 11 steals and 9 or 10 rebounds a game. So that's Mount Vernon coming to town Saturday. Again, our pregame starts at 3:30. And then on Saturday, we also cover some Wyoming Cowboys basketball. Not sure. We've got the Cowgirls in action versus San Jose State in the AA. Pregames, the tip-off is at 2. And the Cowboys are at San Jose State with the tip-off at 3 o'clock. And we may move one of the two of those games over to K9. We'll let you know. Make sure to tune in tomorrow morning on Radio Classifieds, and the My Local Sports Show will touch on that then as well. And that does it for this week in Rebel Sports and Activities. Of course, plenty coming up next week through the county and for the local teams as well. But that's going to do it for our look ahead at Rich County Sports and Activities. That also wraps up our post-game show. Once again, our final score on tonight's Stacy's Repair scoreboard, 58-27. The Rebels almost shot twice as many shots as Westside did. 21 of 60, Rich, from two-point range, 2 of 5 from beyond the arc, 35% overall. Westside just 36 shot attempts from inside the arc, 6 from beyond, and they shot just 24% overall. Rebels also 10 of 15 from the free throw line and took care of the ball pretty well. 14 turnovers total in the ball game. Led 33-8 at the half and win 58-27. Our next broadcast is tomorrow night, Rich, at Tabiona. Pregame starts at 5 o'clock. Ladies first and the boys to follow. For tonight's videographer, Rob Leifson, and our producer, Kate Bullender, back in the studio, I'm Ryan STEINECKERT, and we'll talk with you again soon.
You've been tuned in to Rich High School basketball on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3, with live video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by these Rebel supporting businesses and individuals: the Wind River Hotel and Casino of Riverton, Wyoming, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign of Evanston, Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, and by mylocalradio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder.
Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank office manager Kayleen Anderson and our sales manager Julie Burley, along with KNYN Sports Director Jake Hibbert and production assistants Kate Bullender and AJ Lamb. Biggest thanks to all of our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit mylocalradio.com for archived games and past interviews with Rebel players and coaches. Thank you for joining us on this presentation of Rich Lady Rebel Basketball on KADQ FM 98.3 and online at mylocalradio.com. Until the next time, Rich High takes the court. Go Rebels!